Before we get into the big stories, let's catch up on a few other things going on in the world. Starting in the United Kingdom, where a protester who threw eggs at King Charles has now been banned from carrying eggs in public as a condition of his bail. And I mean, that just really shows you how much England has lost its edge. You know, in the old days, if you came at the king, they would torture you in the Tower of London for the rest of your life. Now it's like, you attacked our king, well, good luck making an omelette now. In some news from the world of philanthropy, Jeff Bezos announced that he will be giving Dolly Parton $100 million to celebrate her good deeds in the world. Yeah, and that's how rich Jeff Bezos is. Imagine being so rich that you think it's charity when you give money to millionaires. He's like, oh, you poor thing, you don't even have a spaceship, do you? Oh, here, let me break you off some. Oh, in major geopolitical news, President Biden met for the first time with his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping. And after the 3-hour meeting, Biden declared that an invasion of Taiwan is not imminent. And I know what probably happened here. Xi Jinping went into that meeting planning to stick it to Joe, but first, Biden told him about that one time where he had that friend who was a Negro baseball player, and he used to work at the pool with all the kids, and he'd ride the Amtrak all the way to Scranton, man. It's not Scranton today, man. Scranton's so different back then. My pop always used to tell me, my word is a Biden, an ice cream man. Come on, Jack. And Xi Jinping was like, you know what, you can have Taiwan. Just stop talking. I don't know what any of this is. Just leave me alone. All right, but let's move on to some of the biggest stories of the day, starting with the midterms. That magical time of the year when the most exciting thing on TV is Steve Kornacki doing math. Now, votes are still being counted across the country, but a few things are clear. One, you can take off your I voted sticker now, we get it. And two, Senate Democrats are about to get 2 more years in the driver's seats.
Let's begin with Democrats shocking the political world by retaining control of the United States Senate, thanks to a win overnight in Nevada.
Democrats now taking a victory lap, defying history and expectations, on track to their best midterm performance since John F. Kennedy was president.
This is a very happy day.
With at least 50 seats and Vice President Kamala Harris's tie-breaking vote, Democrats now keep control of the upper chamber, regardless of the outcome of Georgia's Senate runoff slated for December 6th. Holding the Senate gives President Biden and his party control over the legislative agenda there, and critically, judicial confirmations, including the Supreme Court if another seat opens up.
That's right. Now that Nevada and Arizona have been called, the Democrats have officially kept control of the Senate for another 2 years, which is a huge surprise. I mean, when Chuck Schumer heard that happen, his glasses nearly fell right off his face. I mean, at least I'm assuming that's why they're down there, right? And remember, the reason this is so important is because keeping the Senate means that Democrats can keep confirming judges, including Supreme Court justices, like if any of them retire, or let's say, I don't know, gets like a DUI, you know?
I still like beer.
My man. But remember, if Republicans take control of the House, then every dream the Democrats have of codifying Roe v. Wade or taxing the rich or turning Pete Buttigieg into a real boy, they can't do it. Yeah, I mean, they probably weren't going to do it anyway, but now they have someone to blame. Those pesky Republicans! Now, of course, there's still the Georgia runoff in December between Raphael Warnock and Herschel Walker, which the Democrats don't need anymore. They don't need to win in order to control the Senate. But it would give them extra cushion for when Joe Manchin tries to cockblock them, or Kyrsten Sinema goes rogue, or Bernie Sanders misses a vote because he's arguing with a grocery store manager. He's just, shove that Apple Pay up your ass. I want to pay with a check. Wait, hold on, I wrote the wrong date. Give me another chance. So we're going to have to wait until December to see what the final count in the Senate is. And really, that race can go either way. But can we just admit, now that the stakes are a little lower, you kind of want to see what Herschel Walker would be like as a senator. I'm not saying they should. I'm not saying they should. And I'm not saying it would be good for Georgia or for the country. But when he gets Mitch McConnell pregnant with another secret baby, it'll be all worth it. It'll be all worth it.